Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are we? This is another episode of I Should Be Ashamed, a casual Friday edition with your host, Sam Schmidt. How are you doing? I'll tell you what, I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine. I'm getting by. I'll survive. All the above. And to be honest, really, honestly, truly. So, maybe we'll see. Do you like when I just throw the jumbled words at you that early in the episode? I know. You can tell my head's in the game on this one. Still up here in Portland. It's going to be still up here in Portland, chilling, doing the thing. Literally just like squeezing in this episode before going to changing and going out to Mike's. So, it's going to be, this is going to be one of those ones. It's going to be like 30 on the dot. That's how it's probably going to play out if I'm going to be completely honest with you. I made such minimal leeway on this. It's not cool. It's tough. Yeah. We'll see though, honestly. I think I'll be able to make it. I'm sitting there for a minute, like, am I gonna be able to make it? And I was like, oh yeah, no, I'll be able to make that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be able to make that. That's doable. I hope. Man, but been up here in Portland. It's Thursday. Today, the day we're recording this. Obviously, gonna come out on Friday. If you listen to the day it comes out. Thank you. But yeah. So with a Thursday comes stories from the week. I don't know if that's a segment or whatever, but that's just how I'm saying it today. Because I'm in that kind of a mood to say weird shit and be weird. And you got to deal with it because you chose to listen to this. Just a second. I think let's just say this. Okay, let's start walking through the week real quick and just get this through. Last episode recorded obviously was from Monday. So Monday was passionate. Can you imagine listening to Monday's episode and coming into this just being like, oh, what the fuck is he on? Sleepiness, my friend. I didn't sleep last night. Or at least much. But that happens sometimes. And my voice is just like kind of torn apart in general. So that's part of why I sound like this. And I'll get to why. So yeah, Monday ended up bopping around to Mice, went over to Dante's Inferno, hosted by Brian with a Y. Shout out Brian. And then slid up to Underbar up in Vancouver, Juan Denmark's room. Fucking dude, hottest room. Just like, oh my god, everyone there was so ready to laugh. Like it was kind of criminal. It was one of those things you got off stage and I was like, I wasn't as good as their reaction was. Like that what I did not that was I did not do all that, right? Sometimes I think I think that's a thing that can happen, dude. I think that's a thing that can happen. And it oh my god, dude, everyone. I don't think anyone didn't like do well. I think the worst people did fine and the best people like just annihilated. It was, dude. It was one of those nights where it was just everyone there. It was just like, oh my God, they were laughing. So yeah, they were so into it. They were into it. Anyhow, that was Monday. That was fun. Tuesday. Oh, dude, Tuesday. This is gonna end up being one of the topics that we come back to. But I myself, I went and watched Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer. No, I went and watched Oppenheimer. And uh yeah, dude, Christopher Nolan rules. Christopher Nolan fucking rules. Why in the good F would what it so goddamn good. Yeah, basic. Okay, so I'm not gonna get into the movie, but yeah, really good. Christopher Nolan killed it. Go see it in theaters for sure. It's a theater movie. It's 100,000% a theater movie. Now, that being said, our second segment is going to be very much about the movie. So, spoilers ahead. Spoilers will be coming. Spoilers ahead. I don't even know if this is going to be a funny episode as much as just like a film review episode, but yeah, it'll be fun. Went and saw that with the boy already. That was a lot of fun, bro. Snuck in a couple of McChickens. Sneaking food in the movie theaters is such a banger move. Just going up there and just being like, "Yo, can I get a?" They're just like, it's like, "Yo, champ, can I get a? Can I just get a ticket? One ticket to Oppenheimer?" And he's like, "Yeah." Anything to eat? Nope. You don't need anything? Nope. Anything to drink? Nope. You sure? Yup. All right. Here you go. Oh, it was special. Sitting down, knowing I had a pair of McChickens sitting in my pockets. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. God damn it, that ruled. What a moment. What an absolute triumphant moment that was. I consider that an absolute win. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys are maybe you guys are just a little maybe you guys are just a little vain, little not into things. Little vain and a little not into things. It's very true. It is very, very, very true. You guys are just not into things. Regardless of that little side spasm or whatever we want to call it. Yeah, man, it's having the McChickens on hand is the shit. It's so good just to have food up in there. Could use a little candy too, no lie, but also that movie was so fucking enthralling. I wasn't like needing something to do. I was very locked into the movie. I was very locked into the movie. Then on Wednesday, whew, yesterday, this is why my voice sounds like this. Went with dad again. Went with my dad to another Timbers game, and boy, oh boy, was it an over the top experience. Boy, oh boy, would it be an over the top experience. Number one, they played a team that was like kind of internationally famous. They had a lot of fans there. It Tigres. And credit to the Tigres, they won 2-1, like they were supposed to, because they are a better club. Um, but yeah, it was also just like some super fucking horrific officiating. Just horrific officiating. And a lot of yelling and booing and being loud and obnoxious and all that mess. And all that mess. But yeah, we taught the kids in front of us some new words. We were not happy. I really try to hold off on the worst of the worst until like the fleeting moments, you know. Definitely rattle off a cunt there by the end. For sure. For sure rattled off a cunt or two by the end. A lot of the game was motherfuckers and cocksuckers and dipshits and fuckheads and a lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of that kind of stuff. It's true. And I ordered it. Sorry. Um, yeah. It was very fun, very festive, exciting atmosphere, which I think is all you can hope for. You know, it feels responsible to ask for more. At least I think. Because really, what else is there you can ask for? Especially playing a team that's better. Like you're playing a team that's better, that has better players, probably better team management, better all that shit, and you outplay them. Do give up a couple of goals. Some moments you can't capitalize. You really should be able to. But still advance somehow through math I don't understand, and we're good to go. Ding! I know, crazy. I know. You know that I'm not telling this. Sorry. Oh my god. Weird dorky mood, as you can tell. Should we talk Oppenheimer? All right. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The upcoming segment contains spoilers for the movie Oppenheimer. This film is currently in theaters. I will now be giving spoilers. You have been warned. So this dude makes bombs, right? Is the is my sorry, I was responding to something. Have to make a little trip in a couple of weeks, and yeah, I might be pre-banking some podcasts. So honestly, we might just have like some specific topics we go through. We'll do what we can. We'll do what we can. Hold on a minute. I gotta just be like, I'm recording a podcast now. Recording a podcast right now. Period. Don't really have an opinion either way. Whichever is easier to recover from, I guess. All right. So there you go. You got to see a little peeksy peek into my life, even though I don't like to give those. I don't like to give those. I tend to be a little bit guarded and shut off and shut down and non-communicative in a bad way. Alienate people in a major way. I don't know. Maybe I need to work on the song. Maybe the writing needs work. Oh, breaking news! Sam Schmidt writing needs work. Yeah, go fuck yourself, cocksucker. But yeah, um, okay, now Oppenheimer spoilers. Go. First and foremost thing I want to say about this movie: Christopher Nolan, yet again, combines like real storytelling and like cinema drama, and like in like the most exquisite cinematic drama, and brings them together in just like a such an unbelievably I'm trying to think of the right adjective for way, like the right way. Like he does it in the okay. Let's find the words together. This is a podcast. That should be called fucking Sam tries not to be stupid, but is. Truthfully, Takes a big stretch and tries to think this through. I think what Christopher Nolan tends to do so well is find a way to have the surrealness of cinema combine with sort of real storytelling that's magical. Like he takes super crazy things and concepts historically what he had done for a while, and it was so interesting, things like Inception and um the even the Batmans or like Interstellar. You take such a crazy concept but you make it so real, and it have all the grandeur of the art that is cinema while also feeling personal and believable. And what he did this time was sort of the inverse, taking a story that is in and of its, it is, and to be fair, it is a pretty unbelievable story when you think about it. Someone was going to do it, but like it is a pretty unbelievable thing, to be fair. I really think it is pretty unbelievable. And honestly, I think the part, okay, hold on, let me finish saying that Christopher Nolan thing first. What he did in this movie that was so interesting was that he took a real story, the real people that happened in real life, and found a way to instill the cinema gravitas, size, and scope while still maintaining that personal, real attribute or aspect of it. Like it's one of those things where it's dramatic. It's probably a little certain things are probably semi dramatized, but at no point does it like feel like that ever. It doesn't feel dramatized. It doesn't feel like, oh, that's some Hollywood shit. It feels like this is the size and scope of this thing. And to be fair, given what it is, it truly might be. All right. Next thing I want to talk about is this little thing. It's near the beginning of the movie. Um, when they're talking about what occurred that led. So basically, there was a scientific breakthrough that, once accomplished, cleared the way for fusion bombs. That was splitting the atom. I believe they said that it was a German duo of scientists who did that. I would be fascinated to learn their story because they unlocked the thing that they opened the door, you know? I would love to see like their moral quandary of like, yo, do we even release this information? Do we let people know that something like this is possible? But also, that's a pretty war hungry Germany at the time. That's a pretty active group, you could say. It's fucking World War II Germany, dude. They're hard in the paint. So if their scientists find something crazy, Germany's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we got the way to make the bombs now." It's not what they said, but they were like, "Oh, we're the ones who did this, who split the atom, because we're the smart, important ones." Yes. I don't know how good that is, but it's not good. But that's okay. But yeah, dude. And then that would be a very fascinating film, I think. I would be very interested to see that story a little bit. But maybe it's not. Maybe it is just straight Germany being like, oh, okay, we got that. Publish it. Let the race begin. Because that's another question, right? If they never released that information, couldn't Germany technically be like the only people working? They did say they got a heck of a head start. Yeah, they did. Then we got the Manhattan Project. All right, time to get into like the actors and shit like that. Kelly Murphy obviously started. He was very good. Kelly Murphy was very good. Robert Downey Jr. was very, very good. I would say Matt Damon was very good as the general in charge of the ordeal. Where like he was a general like liaison between like the military and the scientists doing it. And Florence Pugh, I should say, starred as a love interest, a former love interest of J. Robert Oppenheimer. She was very, very good as well. But the absolute shining fucking star of the film was Emily Blunt. Dude, holy shit. Emily Blunt was unbelievable as the wife of J. Robert Oppenheimer. I don't know why I'm saying it with a German accent. He was from New York. Whatever. That's fun too. But yes, she was the wife who like stuck with him despite infidelities. And like, dude, there's this moment. Oh my goodness. Who knows if this actually ever happened? But it's such a fucking moment where like he's like basically what happens is Florence Pugh's character killed herself, right? And for some reasons that kind of makes sense. Oppenheimer feels extremely responsible for this. And he like they're like out in New Mexico working on the bomb, and like there's this whole little community that they've built out there to where it all works on it. And so finally he like rides off into the woods like all distraught because this happened. Like he's blaming himself. And like there's this moment like she comes and finds him and he's like, "Oh my God, she did this. She killed herself. I went to her and I found her and she killed herself afterwards." And like she's crying and then like she's aware that he's like cheated on her with her, cheated on him with cheated on her with her, cheated on Emily Blunt's character with Florence Pugh's character. So Emily Blunt's character. Wow, this is the worst description of this ever. The wife of Oppenheimer grabs him by the collar and like pulls him and shakes him and looks at him and she's like along the lines of she says I'm paraphrasing, but she's this moment where she's basically just like grabs him and she's like, "You do not get to commit sins and then make us feel and then hope have us feel bad that you have to face the consequences." Yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was like, damn, that's a minute. I was like, that's some Nolan writing. That was beautiful. That was Christopher Nolan beauty right there. Fascinating movie. And I will say one of the things that I loved about it was how they shot different parts of it. Like different times in the movie and different spaces were, you know, all done in different stylistics. So like there's a lot of the movie where like Robert Downey Jr. is in black and white because it's like a certain time period. And then like a lot of the other movies, like it's like in color and it's like just telling like it's like anytime it's telling like the actual story, it's like in color. But then like there's two other time points that like they jump to. And it's from those time points that the story is being told. And those are both shot stylistically differently as well, which are very interesting. One of those is the black and white with Robert Downey Jr. The other one's different. For anything else, you're gonna have to go watch the movie. Go spend the fucking $12 or whatever the shit. Just do it. Don't be a dork. All right. We only got a few more minutes here. I'm taking a peek right now. Like, fuck, what am I going to wear? I'm not excited about any of these options. I'm thinking maybe retro Seahawks shirt could be fun, but also could just roll like a normal V-neck and let me chill. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. But anyways, yes, go see that movie. Definitely go see that movie. All right, we don't got a ton of time left. So let me try to walk you through what's going on the next week. Friday tonight, gonna be bouncing around Portland doing a couple things. Come through. Saturday, might have a little something going down in Salem, Oregon. If you're around, come through. Sunday, we'll see. Monday, flying back to the Bay, and then it's on, baby. Let's ride back to the Bay. I'm going back to Galley. I feel like this is late enough for the podcast that it doesn't matter if I say that. You know. She says what you know. Okay. Breaking out into random songs at like specific dumb triggers is very dumb. It's not even like a good bit. I know it's not even a good bit. Settle down. Stop being a bitch about it. I don't know why they have to act that way. If you can tell me why they have to act that way, you will be saving me a lot of time and energy because I have just been wondering. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm literally like picking out clothes right now because I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be close. And frankly, I'm not trying to be like hella late. Oh, dude, McLovin shirt might just be the move. Yeah, dude, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. McLovin shirt is the move. I'll rock the boy McLovin. Shout out Super Bad. If you don't like Super Bad, you're a bitch. That might sound extreme, but you know what? I do stand by that point. If you don't like Super Bad, you're a bitch. I've never met somebody that I've never met somebody had a conversation about how much we liked Superbad and then went, damn, they're a bitch. That's never once happened. It's a foolproof plan, dude. Dude, I don't think there's a single problem with it. Yeah, go fuck yourself. If you ain't on the McLovin train, you don't fucking kill yourself. No, don't do that. Kidding. No, I'm fucking not. Kidding. No, kidding. No, kidding. All right. Alrighty. I think we're gonna have to get out of here in a few minutes. Just a couple more minutes for we getting up and out of here. I've got the clothes picked up. That's good. I feel like that's a bigger struggle in my life on a day-to-day basis than I care to acknowledge that it is. You know? It just feels like from time to time. From time to time. That comes up. I don't know, man. All I know is that I hope that you guys have an awesome weekend. Yeah. You go, sport. Just get it. Yeah. I'm your big. Hi, welcome to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. I am your big brother, Jason. I'm so excited to hang out with you. Why does Jason not understand voice inflection? Because the person doing this voice is kind of stupid. It's like, oh, that makes sense, I guess. That makes sense, I guess. All right. Anyways, yes, again, one more time. Friday night, doing stuff. Saturday night, doing stuff. Sunday night, might be doing stuff. Monday night, who knows? Sunday night, whatever. All next week. Hey, hello. New episode Tuesday. You guys know that. Follow me at Sam Schmidt Comedy on Instagram. I should be ashamed. I'm more ashamed that this is a bad podcast. Goodbye.